Hi, and welcome to English channel. Are you learning English? Great. Let's learn English with a very interesting story. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. Let's get started.
Come, pull up a chair and sit close to the fire. Feel the warmth and let the soft glow of the flames make you comfortable. Today, I want to talk about something you see every day, something so common that we often do not notice it. Look around, the windows, the cups, even the screens in your hands. Glass is everywhere. But have you ever wondered where it comes from? How it was first made? Today, I will tell you the fascinating story of glass, from its ancient beginnings to the world we see today. Long ago, on the sunny beaches of the ancient world, people lived close to the sea. The Phoenicians, skilled traders and sailors, often built fires on the sand to cook or keep warm. One day, something surprising happened. The heat from the fire mixed with the sand and the natural minerals in the soil. Slowly, a shiny, clear material appeared, glass. At first, they did not know what it was. Some thought it was a gift from the gods, a small miracle, a light turned to stone. This discovery was completely accidental. A small action, lighting a fire on the beach, created something that would change human life forever. Glass could be shaped, molded, and eventually used to make windows, cups, and even beautiful art. What began as a simple mistake became a treasure for the world. People could now capture light, see through it, and protect themselves from wind or rain. The accidental birth of glass reminds us that sometimes the greatest discoveries happen by chance. A tiny spark can lead to a bright new world. It shows how small events in life can create big changes for everyone. In the ancient world, glass was not common. It was a rare and precious material, only for kings, queens, and the richest people. In Egypt, glass became a sign of beauty and wealth. The Egyptians made small glass beads for necklaces and bracelets. They also created tiny perfume bottles, carefully shaped to hold fragrant oils. One special technique, called core forming, allowed them to make hollow glass objects. These were delicate, colorful, and highly valued. In Mesopotamia, glass was also important. The people there wrote down formulas for making glass. They experimented with different minerals to create colors: blue, green, red, and even gold-like shades. Glass was not just a material, it was a form of art and power. Only the rulers could own the finest pieces, and the objects often decorated temples and palaces. At that time, glass was not used for daily life. People could not drink from glass cups or see through glass windows like we do today. It was mainly for decoration and religious ceremonies. A beautiful glass object could show the wealth and influence of its owner. The secret of making glass was carefully guarded. Only certain craftsmen, chosen by the rulers, knew the exact methods. This knowledge was a royal secret. Sharing it with ordinary people was forbidden. Glass in these early civilizations was more than a material. It was a symbol of status, creativity, and control. The bright, colorful objects impressed everyone who saw them. They could make a temple shine with light, or a palace look magical. The secret of glass gave rulers power, and the art of glassmaking became a treasure passed carefully from one generation to another. Even though it was rare and secret, glass had a lasting impact. The techniques of the Egyptians and Mesopotamians formed the foundation for future discoveries. What started as a precious object for the elite slowly began the journey toward the glass we use in our homes today. During the time of the Roman Empire, something incredible happened in the world of glass. The Romans invented glassblowing, a new technique that changed everything. With a blowpipe, skilled craftsmen could shape molten glass quickly and carefully. Suddenly, glass objects could be made thinner, lighter, and faster than ever before. This invention made glass less expensive, so it was no longer just for kings and wealthy people. Ordinary citizens could now own glass cups, bowls, and bottles. For the first time, people could drink from glass or store liquids safely. The Romans also created the first glass windows. While still simple, these windows let light enter homes and public buildings in a way that had never been seen before. Glass became part of daily life. It was practical, beautiful, and available to many. The world of glass was no longer a secret of the elite. It was a revolution that brought this light turned to stone to everyone. Many centuries later, during the Middle Ages, glass found a new purpose. The great cathedrals and castles of Europe needed something special. Craftsmen began making stained glass, colorful glass panels that told stories of faith. Each window became a work of art, showing scenes from the Bible in brilliant reds, blues, and greens. People who could not read could still understand these stories by looking at the windows. Stained glass was called the light of God because sunlight passing through it created colors that seemed magical and spiritual. Glass in the Middle Ages was no longer just practical. It became a tool for education, inspiration, and devotion. Churches used it to teach and inspire. Castles used it to show wealth and power, and communities admired the skill of the craftsmen. Every piece of colored glass carried meaning, emotion, and artistry. The Roman and medieval periods show how glass evolved from a rare treasure to a material with practical artistic and spiritual value. From drinking cups to magnificent cathedral windows, glass shaped the lives of many people. It connected daily life with faith, science, and art. The Romans gave glass to everyone, and the Middle Ages gave it a story and a soul. Together, these periods show that glass is not just a material. It is a symbol of human creativity, innovation, and imagination. By the end of these times, glass had become familiar yet extraordinary. It was in homes, churches, and palaces. People could hold it, see through it, and marvel at its beauty. What started as an accidental discovery on a sandy beach had transformed into a key part of human history. In the late Middle Ages, a small island near Venice became famous for one special reason. This island was Murano, and it would change the history of glass forever. Skilled craftsmen there discovered how to make clear, transparent glass called cristallo. Unlike colored or cloudy glass, cristallo was pure, shiny, and almost invisible. It looked like crystal. People were amazed by this new invention. It was beautiful, delicate, and extremely valuable. The secret of cristallo was kept very carefully. The Venetian government knew that glassmaking was not just an art. It was high technology of the time. Craftsmen were forbidden to leave the island, and sharing their techniques with outsiders was strictly punished. Glass from Murano became a symbol of wealth, skill, and power, and kings and merchants from all over Europe wanted it. Murano glass was more than a material. It was a treasure that represented knowledge and innovation in the Middle Ages. As Europe entered the Renaissance, glass took on a new role. People began to make mirrors from glass, and for the first time, humans could see themselves clearly. Mirrors changed the way people thought about themselves. Artists began to paint self-portraits, exploring their faces and emotions. Mirrors also influenced science, helping people study light and vision. Glass was no longer just decoration or tools. It became a bridge between science, art, and personal awareness. In this period, glass represented more than wealth. It represented knowledge, curiosity, and creativity. Venetian glassmakers combined skill and science to create clear glass. Renaissance people combined mirrors and observation to explore identity and beauty. Together, these developments showed that glass could be both practical and inspiring, technical and artistic. The story of Murano and the Renaissance teaches us an important lesson. Small innovations, like making transparent glass or using it for mirrors, can have a huge impact on culture, art, and science. What once was a secret for a few wealthy rulers became a tool that changed how humans see the world and themselves. Glass allowed people to admire light, study nature, and understand their own image. From Murano to Renaissance mirrors, glass became more than a material. It became a symbol of human achievement, creativity, and curiosity. The clear, shining glass of Murano and the reflective glass of mirrors show us that even simple materials can transform lives. Through science, art, and careful craftsmanship, glass helped humans discover the world and themselves, combining beauty and knowledge in a way that lasts to this day. During the Industrial Revolution, the world of glass changed once again. Machines replaced many of the old handcrafts, and glass could be made faster, larger, and more affordable than ever before. Flat glass sheets were invented, allowing architects to build large windows that filled homes, factories, and public buildings with light. One of the most famous symbols of this era was the Crystal Palace in London. Its walls and roof were made almost entirely of glass, showing the world the power of modern technology and design. Glass became an important part of everyday life. It helped store and preserve food, keeping it safe and fresh for longer. Doctors could use glass containers and instruments to work more safely, improving health and hygiene. Cities became brighter and cleaner because buildings and windows let in more sunlight, which helped reduce darkness and germs. Glass had moved from a rare luxury to something that improved daily life for everyone. At the same time, glass opened the door to new knowledge. craftsmen and scientists developed lenses for glasses, magnifying glasses, and microscopes. People could see things that were invisible to the naked eye. Galileo used a telescope to study the stars and planets, discovering new worlds in space. Anton van Leeuwenhoek used a microscope to explore tiny living creatures in water, the first humans to see bacteria and other microorganisms. Glass expanded human vision, letting people explore the universe above and the tiny world below. With lenses, glass became a tool for science and learning. It allowed humans to understand nature, study diseases, and map the heavens. Glass was no longer only decoration, containers, or windows. It had become a key to knowledge, helping humans see farther, understand more, and improve life in countless ways. The Industrial Revolution and the Age of Lenses show how glass can transform the world, from bright cities to clean hospitals, from preserved food to the stars above. Glass helped humans live better and think bigger. What once was a rare and magical material had become essential for daily life and discovery. Glass made life safer, cities brighter, and knowledge deeper. It was a tool of innovation, imagination, and curiosity, proving that even a simple material can change history. Glass, in this period, was both practical and revolutionary. It connected the home, the laboratory, and the sky. It allowed ordinary people to enjoy comfort and health, while scientists could explore the invisible worlds around them. Through industry and invention, glass became a symbol of human progress, showing that technology and knowledge can make the world brighter, cleaner, and more amazing. Today, glass is everywhere in our modern world. It is no longer just for windows, cups, or decorations. Glass has become a key part of technology, communication, and energy. One of the most important inventions in recent times is tempered or toughened glass, which is strong and safe. This glass is used in our phones, tablets, and computers. Every time we touch a screen, we interact with glass that is both beautiful and powerful. But glass does not stop there. It is also the backbone of the internet. Under the oceans and across continents, fiber optic cables made of glass carry light signals that travel at incredible speeds. These tiny threads of glass allow people around the world to share information, watch videos, and talk to each other instantly. Without glass, the internet as we know it would not exist. Glass also supports modern architecture. Skyscrapers use large sheets of glass to let in sunlight and create bright, open spaces. Glass is used in solar panels, capturing sunlight and turning it into energy. In cities and homes, glass helps save energy, create light, and connect people to the world. Modern glass is strong, versatile, and essential for daily life. Looking into the future, glass will become even more amazing. Scientists and engineers are developing smart glass that can change its transparency or color with the touch of a button. Imagine windows that turn dark to block sunlight or become clear to let light in. Some types of glass are even self-healing, fixing small cracks automatically. This makes glass safer and longer lasting. Environmental concerns are also shaping the future of glass. Glass can now be made in ways that are 100% recyclable, reducing waste and protecting the planet. New types of eco-friendly glass are lighter, stronger, and require less energy to produce. In the future, glass may become a material that supports sustainable cities and clean energy, helping humans live in harmony with nature. Glass has come a long way from its accidental beginnings on a sandy beach thousands of years ago. It started as a rare and magical material, treasured by kings and craftsmen. Over time, it became practical for homes, beautiful in art and architecture, and essential in science. Today, glass is a bridge to the digital age, connecting people, cities, and knowledge. Tomorrow, it may help humans live smarter, cleaner, and more sustainably. The journey of glass shows us something important. Even a simple material can transform the world. From tiny beads in Egypt to fiber optic cables and solar panels, glass has improved human life in countless ways. It is a tool of innovation, discovery, and imagination. Modern glass is not just practical, it is inspiring. It allows us to communicate, explore the universe, capture energy, and even see a safer and greener future. As we look ahead, glass will continue to evolve. It will be part of smart homes, eco-friendly cities, and advanced technologies that we cannot yet imagine. It will remain strong, clear, and versatile, ready to support human creativity and innovation. Glass is no longer just a material. It is a symbol of progress and possibility, showing that the smallest discoveries can lead to the greatest achievements. In the end, glass is a story of human curiosity, skill, and vision. From the accidental fire on a sandy beach to the fiber optic cables under the ocean, from colored beads to self-healing smart glass, it has been a companion to human progress. The future of glass is bright, clear, and full of possibilities. Who knows what incredible inventions it will make possible in the years to come. One thing is certain: glass will continue to shape our lives, our cities, and our world. The story of glass is also the story of human progress. From simple grains of sand on a beach to the amazing technologies we use today, glass has traveled through time, helping people see, create, and explore. It began as a small, accidental discovery, but over thousands of years, it became a tool for art, science, and daily life. Every window we look through, every screen we touch, and every piece of light we capture carries a history of curiosity, skill, and imagination. And now, you are part of this story too. Each time you use glass, whether in your home, your school, or your phone, you continue its journey. The story is not finished. It grows with every invention, every discovery, and every choice we make. Glass reminds us that even the smallest things can change the world, and that the journey of human creativity never truly ends.
Hey there! Just a second before you go. If you learned something new today, please give this video a like, write your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe to the channel. It only takes a second, and it really, really helps to create even better English videos for you. Your support means the world. Thank you.